Now, for the life of me, honestly, I'm not 100% sure why I thought Mahiru would be the ultimate one to end things out on. I guess maybe because ultimately she was the character I most regretted not having spent any time with. Ultimately, I think she's a really nice gal, and I feel like her fate was incredibly depressing, and I want to make up for that there lost time. So, let's do that. What would I like to do with her? I would like to spend some time with Mahiru. I would like to spend some time with this girl.
Jeez.
I really should take better care of my camera. If it ever breaks, it's impossible for me to send it out for repairs right now. But still, it feels weird to not use it. There's so many things here I want to take pictures of. I'm going to take some photos of scenery, but if you feel like following me, go for it. And follow her like a weirdo I did. Luckily, if permission is granted, it's not technically stalking. I followed Mahiru while she took photos, and I learned a little bit about photography in the process. Girl's got her talents. Alright, would I like to give her a gift? As a matter of fact, I would. Question is, I assume I've got the item she likes most, but I do not know how many of said object I have. So let's just take a quick look-see-loo. It is apparently... I've got a lot of these. Boom. All right. A ring made from the purest silver with a natural pink tourmaline set into it. Who knows? If you need to get a present for someone and have no ideas, get them this. And this is one of her preferred items, then. It makes it sound so unspecific and like unfeeling and not even suited to her interests. I don't like that at all. All right, then hang on. All right, let's look for one of these other objects. Hang on. I don't want to just give her any old dang thing. It's like, oh, if you got nothing better to do, then you guess you give them this. They'll like it. It implies she's not, interesting or cool enough. I don't like that. Here we go. A camera invented to take pictures of electrical fields surrounding objects. Sadly, there's no film in it, but I feel like she'd appreciate the sentiment. Is it really okay for me to accept something this amazing when it's not even my birthday? I'm gonna say it is. It's totally okay. Girl, you're worth it. What should I do? I'm really, really happy.
Hey!
Hajime, stay there. Right there. Eh?
Say cheese!
Just kidding. You get photos taken anyway. The shutter just went click. I guess Mahiru wanted to take a picture of me. Nothing gets by you, does it, Hajime? Well, I guess this is good enough. Yep, that sure is a dumb-looking face. Ha ha! I'd be mad, but I mean, Hajime does have a dumb face. Dumb-looking face? It's only because you took my picture so suddenly. Just so you know, it's not like I want a picture of you or anything. I swear to God, who's listening, that's true. My goodness. This is just a record. You don't have to go that far. What kind of record? A record is just a record. I want to make note of the fact that you existed at one point, nothing more. I want to record that right now. We're all living together in this place. We're living together. It's pretty simple, but in this kind of situation, it's easy for us to forget that,
Come on.
So I decided to make a record of everyone each day so we don't forget. That's pretty much the only thing I can do right now. I see. That's a good idea. I seriously wouldn't have thought to do something like that. Mahiru seems like a pretty solid person, and all around a really great gal. But taking pictures of guys isn't fun, so I guess it'll only be fine if I do that every 3 days. You're already contradicting what you just said. Well, aren't you commendable? It's so awesome that your priorities are in check.
What's going on?
What does that mean? Eh?
Aww.
More importantly, we've got this blue sea and white beach, but that weird stuffed animal just ruins it. No matter how beautiful the scenery is, if the subject's face doesn't stand out, as I know, if you've ever seen Monokuma again, capture him. Or, I know. I can take pictures of Monami just fine, but he sees what I'm trying to do every time. One day I'll definitely capture him with my viewfinder, and I'll be world famous for landing such a huge scoop. Well then, I'm busy, so I guess I'll see you later. The relationship is a bit iffy right now, but I'm hoping to establish a better connection with her. After controlling so much of the conversation, Myers suddenly changed the subject and walked away. Was she angry or something? Did I say something weird? Well, Hajime, you do have an established history of being bad with women. Let's not even pretend. This is bad. I have no idea what's going on, which is different than normal for him, apparently. Except it's not. He never has any idea what's going on at any time. I should return to my room at once. And so he gone and done did. All right, so now's the time when I tell y'all guys. So, I tried to save the game, and it didn't. And the thing I used to play this game, a PSTV, mine's borked and busted, and sometimes it just decides, you don't get to save. So I had literally no choice but to turn the whole thing off, turn it back on, and redo the Ibuki and Soda, and I think there was another one. I had to redo those before I could do this again. So what day we're on could be different. So if you notice a difference there, like were we on day 19 at the end of the last video? I do not know. I do not know. But, and how many items we've got and all that stuff, I don't know. I figured it wasn't that big of a problem, but there you go. All right, so I know I was getting all the stuff I needed. In fact, I think we're probably even getting a different item entirely from what we needed. So, I don't know if we were making flower pins before. I have no idea. But, everything's working out just fine. Oh, days left, only one. Oh, dang. Well, I guess it's a good thing I managed to get everything I needed. Let's see here. So, I need to make 10 of these, so I'm gonna need 10 ropes. There we go. And then boom, boom, chaka-laka boom, 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 chaka-la boom, 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 shaka boom, boom. And there we go. That's 10 of those. Not bad at all. Everybody else, just, keep doing what you guys are doing. Yeah. Mind that supermarket. Grab as much glue as you can. I don't see why not. As Nekomaru brings out the big boy broom of much bigness. Oh, yeah, that's right. I feel like last time we were making something that involved expensive plates, and I remember reacting to that. So, yeah, I think it was an entirely different item, but an easier to create one, so fine by me. So, anyway, that should explain all of the discrepancies and differences that you might notice. I had to redo a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. Let's spend some time together with Mahiru. Mahiru!
Jeez.
I like her hair. It's a very nice color. I don't even like red, but for some reason, red hair doesn't trigger the same emotional response as the color red in anything else for some reason. Normally, red, bleh, terrible color. Hair of red? That's nice. That fits a character. That makes him fiery. I like it. That sort of thing. I don't know if there's a psychological term to explain any of that noise, but it's simply the facts. Anyway, we grew a little closer, and I wanted to give her another thingamabobbo. So let's see here. How many things? I didn't actually bother to check. There we go. It's number 54. Remember 54. It's like 64, but 54. And it don't gotta be your birthday to be happy, girl. You know, I've been wondering about this for a while, so I guess it's time that I do it. And you know what? It's impossible to deny Hajime and Mahiru both wear ties. And have, like, white dress shirts. I'm just saying. Mahiru's been taking lots of pictures, but I wonder if any of those pictures might contain some sort of clue. Hey, Mahiru, about the pictures you've been taking.
Yeah.
I don't really mind showing them to you, but I'm pretty sure you won't find much. You're wondering if they have any clues, right? Unfortunately, I don't take photos like that. What does that mean? You'll know if you see one. Here. She handed me her camera, and when I looked at the screen, I saw a bunch of smiles. Didn't I tell you? These are the kind of photos I take of happy people. That's delightful. I've never seen anyone smile like this before. But does she not take many pictures of boys because she doesn't let her guard down around them? I'm sure that she's got a reason. Anyway, it definitely looks like everyone's having so much fun that they've forgotten the situation we're in.
Jeez.
Well, at least tell me how you feel about it. Yeah. For a brief moment, the way that that was structured, the wording, it looked like it was like a little emoticon of like a big-eyed, like, like a shock. I was like, oh my goodness. I thought that's what that was for a second. Nah, it's no emoji. It's like, oh yeah, it's amazing.
Hey.
Huh. Words like awesome and amazing aren't words of praise at all. They sound half-assed and insincere. I really hate when people say stuff like that. Sorry. That reminds me, she did get a little angry when I said that before. Maybe she's right. Maybe it's rude not to evaluate her work properly. Maybe. I don't know if I'm being rude, but I might be. Well, I can't really say it well, but it makes my heart feel warm and stuff. You must really like taking pictures.
Aw.
You thought about it for that long, and that's all you have to say? I mean, it's so obvious. If I didn't like taking photos, I wouldn't be snapping shots in a situation like this. You're right.
Hey.
Photos depict everything, whether it's beautiful or horrible. That's the truth contained in these images. That's why no matter what situation we're in, it's a photographer's duty to keep taking photos. That's basically what my mom taught me. Your mom took photos too, huh? My mom was a pretty famous war photographer, but I just take lots of photos of smiling people at normal places. But because the theme of my work is too conventional, people don't really care to judge it. They just say stuff like, you should take more amazing pictures. I don't really know much about photography, so I can't really give any good feedback, but I really like photos like these. How should I put it? It makes me realize the importance of what's right in front of you. Was that at least a little bit closer to the right thing to say?
Jeez.
That was it. You made a good comment. Huh? I guess. I can show you my photos again next time. She's blushy! Bye. Mahiru quickly walked away. Hopefully I gave her camera back before she left. Feels like she's opening up to me a little bit. And that's delightful. After parting ways with Mahiru, I decided to go back to the cottage and take a big ol' honkin' nap. Boy howdy, let me tell you about all the naps I had. So many naps you'd think that I was like in a coma. I wasn't, but you'd think I was. Alright, today's the day. I should have 10 flower pens, and by Jove, I does.
Huzzah! You did the thing! Good job! Have some tickets. And now I want you to build this damn thing.
An imperial feast! And I've got 7 days. Yep, that's the thing that requires a bunch of plates. Although I've got enough. Alright, I need golden eggs, I need sashimi, and I need fresh squeezed juice. Alright, I can make some sashimi. I don't think enough. Yeah, no, we're gonna need a hell of a lot more than that. Oh dear, and a lot of squeezy juice. A lot of the squeezy juice. We're gonna need milks. Oh lordies, we're gonna need so much milks, but everyone is so tired. Oh boy, I don't suppose I can make a hot pot, can I? Nope, I do not have any Jabba squid. That is a problem. And I can only make one of these. All right, well, let's just make as many of those as we can. There we go. Maybe it's a bad idea.
Can't say I care.
We're just going to try to get people back up on their feet, as many of them as we possibly can. There we go. We'll take whatever we can get. There we go. Not great. Then again, I've got 2 medicines of hope, so you know what? Let's give them to you and you. There we go. Now that's almost next to nobody even has to go and take a nap now. All right, so we need milk and we need golden eggs is what we need. So, to the moo cow farm we all shall go. Not you, you fool, you're the cleaner. You clean things. Anyway, Peko, Ibuki, Mikan, y'all want some naps. I can understand that lifestyle. Everybody everywhere should take a nap or two. But we also, in addition to that, are going to need to go to the ocean a lot. So actually, okay. You guys, you all have like super duper energy. So you guys can go over to the coast and not, you know, get knocked out for it. Everyone else will go for the moo cows, especially you two. You've got decent mining ability. You got a lot of energy thanks to those hope thingies I gave you. It should work out. Now give me that extra power. Look at them go. Mining like the crazy ladies. All right, so got some milk. I got a golden egg. It's not bad. Got some Jabba fish. Couple Jabba crabs and Jabba squids. Jabba pearls. It's not bad. We're gonna need a whole lot more than what we got, though. It's appreciated, but still. I mean, I suppose I've got enough tickets to really accomplish what I want, and I get my ending as long as I have all of my hope fragments and stuff. So, I guess technically making all that stuff isn't necessary, but I'm still gonna make an attempt for it.
Gee.
Anyway, she wants to hang. Well, maybe she doesn't want to hang, but she lets me follow her around, and then technically constitutes as hanging. All right, so now. The number was 54. I remember numbers. Can I really have this?
Thank you.
Thanks, Hajime. I'll make sure I take good care of it.
Hey.
Ah, Hajime! Ah, sudden mood swing. She looks like she's mad. Did I do something?
Hey.
Your sleeve. It's dirty. Jeez, have you been doing your laundry properly? There's always, there's a washer and dryer in the shower room of your cottage, right? I'm not saying you need to wash your clothes every day, but you gotta wash them once in a while. Yeah, you're right.
Aw.
That idiot Kazuichi was saying he never once washed his jumpsuit. Well, that's a horrible, thing. My goodness, he could not smell nice. Why are boys always so lazy? I mean, there's a couple of the dudes in the, in this group that aren't exceptionally known for being lazy.
Jeez.
You're hopeless. Just take it off. I'll wash it for you. It's fine. I'll do it myself later. You say that, but you're not gonna do it, right? That's why I'm telling you I'll wash it for you. Are you just trying to get Hajime to take his shirt off? That doesn't sound like something you'd do, but I have to think of all possibilities. Seriously, I'll make sure I wash it later, so it's fine. Well, fine.
Got it.
Or maybe she's just being motherly. That's also a thing she could be doing. But if I see you next time and your sleeves are still dirty, I'm really gonna be mad, okay? Seriously, I got it. It's like I'm being yelled at by my mom or something.
Jeez.
Yes, if I worry about you even a little bit, you make that annoyed face. It's not like I'm doing this because I want to. It's because you're being a lazy... Oh, you're being lazy like my no-good dad.
You piss me off.
There we go. We were looking for an answer for why, and that's looking like it. Ah, now that you mention it, you said this earlier. As I recall, Mahiru's mom was a war photographer, because I pay attention. Your mom was a war photographer, right? So, is she gone a lot? Yeah, she's overseas most of the year. Then, do you do all the housework while she's gone because your dad sucks? I have no choice. There's no one else who will do it for me. That's fine. I like my mom best when she's out taking photos.
Hey.
Ever since I was little. Oh, the HUD would freak out on me. It was very scary. The first thing she'd do when she came home was show me all the photos she took. Photos filled with people's smiles. I'm sure she probably took a lot of horrifying photos too. But even so, she only showed ones where people were smiling and looked happy because you were a small child, and it would be messed up to show you the blown up people. So that's why you like photos of people smiling. And actually, I don't know what to do. It's really okay for me to just keep taking photos of the world I live in. I want to visit different worlds and take pictures of people's sparkling smiles there, just like my mom. But I guess life isn't so simple. Sometimes you're thrown into a killing game. I mean, if I go overseas, my dad's gonna be all alone. Even though she complains about it, she's really good at taking care of people. Well, she'd have to be, otherwise there's no way she'd be able to take so many smiling pictures.
Hey.
What? Why are you staring at me like that? For multiple reasons. Get off my back. Anyway, make sure you do your laundry. If you can't, I guess I can help you out and stuff. Just let me know right away when that happens. After talking to me in a gentler tone than usual, Mahiru walked away with her head down. Was she blushing just now, or am I overthinking things? For once in your weird little life, Hajime, no, you were not overthinking things. That girl was all blushy. The full implications of which, I do not know. It's hard to tell. I don't have no idea which gals are actually feasibly interested. I don't even know if Sonia's entirely interested, or if she just really wants to fulfill that legend of her people. I feel like she wouldn't even bother bringing it up if it weren't for the case that she was at least slightly interested. Today is your damn day off, so go freaking fly a kite or something. I don't know. Go ride a circus ride. Something to that effect. Alright, well that just means double Mahiru, which actually might be the rest of her thing. So, that'd be a thing and a half. Alrighty. Yes, take care of your camera. I'm sure it makes many of the snippity-snap photos. All well and good. We grew a little closer, and we're definitely gonna give her a gift, because that's how we do. I suppose I could still give her one of those silver rings. Just for the sake of giving her one. Yes, it's okay for you to take it, you silly girl.
Hey.
Ah, Hajime, stay right there. Click. There goes the shutter again. She took another picture of me, and she'll call me dumb looking. What a dumb looking face! You should tell me in advance before you take my picture. What kind of face am I making? Show me. No way. Why not? Then erase that one and take it again. I'll make sure I don't have a dumb face this time. Nope, you can't. For some reason, the way Mahiru is smiling makes me think she's having fun. And for some reason, I'm getting embarrassed. I mean, isn't it just a waste of film to take a photo of me making a weird face?
Hey.
I never erase a photo once I take it. That's my policy. No matter what kind of photo it is, the moment captured in it only exists at that time. That's a very metaphysical way of thinking about photography, but not an inaccurate one. Also... Yes? Huh? Nothing. Anyway.
Hey.
Do you like to take photos? I'm not sure. I pretty much just use the camera and my cell phone.
Jeez.
Oh, you're no fun at all.
Come on.
But even though you're not familiar with cameras, you should at least know what type of camera I have, right? The type of camera she has is... It's not disposable, and I don't see a thing for Polaroids, so I'm guessing it's an SLR. Was it called an SLR camera? You don't sound very confident. I can't help it. I don't really know cameras that much. But I'm definitely more interested than I was before. I see. Then... Actually, never mind. There's somewhere I need to be. Mahiru ran away, but what was she going to say after then? That's a good question. Good question, Mega Man. Mahiru's attitude made me feel a little nervous, so I decided to go to my room and think about it aggressively. Except no. And you know what? That Hajime, before he even reached his dang thing, he was like, no, you know what? Mahiru, get yourself back over here, girl. We're gonna finish this conversation right now. What you mean by all that stuff you done just said, Give me the info, girl. I demand it.
Gee.
No compromising. Also, this should probably be the end of her thing, which this one feels like it went by even faster than the other ones. Considering this is probably the finale, oh, that's a bit unfortunate. Well, sometimes it be like that. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Enjoy it.
Hey.
Hey, I actually need to ask you for something. Will you listen to me? Let me think about it. Yeah, sure. Well, it depends on what you're gonna say. Not the best answer, but okay.
Hey.
Why do you guys always say stuff like that? Do you really mistrust me that much? I don't mistrust you in the slightest. That's not... Oh, okay, hang on, things are getting serious. Huh? Somehow she seems less headstrong than usual. Her eyes are red. Wait, she's not about to cry right now, is she? I'm sorry, I'll listen to anything you have to say. Anything? Well, you know, if it's something I can do. You don't need to be scared. It's not like I'm gonna make you do something impossible. But this is something only you can do. Only me? What does that mean? Can't really imagine what she's going to ask. He says out loud and not internally. Since this place isn't that good, can we go somewhere else? And then we went to somewhere else. She dragged me away from the area, and we arrived at the beach. There's no one else on the beach. Mahiru's been quiet for a while. Hey, what did you want to ask me? Well, that's... can you take a photo of me? You want me to take your picture? Why me? I mean, I haven't really taken many pictures before, and I don't even know how to use your camera. It's fine. I just want you to take it. I can tell from Mahiru's face that she's not joking about this at all. I don't really know the reason, but I did say I'd listen to anything she says. Fine then. Mahiru handed me her camera, and I nervously took it with my trembling hands. Now then, how should I take this picture? What should I be careful about when I'm taking a picture of someone? I think I heard something about this. Yeah, I guess it's better to take one step forward. Yep, when you're not used to taking photos, you somehow always end up taking one step back. But when you're taking shots of people, the photo comes out better if you get closer to them. But you don't have to do that right now. Huh? It's better if I get closer, right? It's fine, come on, hurry and take it. Never felt this strange feeling before in my life. Normally I'd feel too embarrassed to do it, but because I locked eyes with Mahiru through the viewfinder, the Mahiru I was looking at through the camera looked like she had a completely different face than before. I suddenly felt extremely embarrassed and accidentally pressed the shutter. As soon as I released the shutter, Mahiru immediately ran over to me and took the camera from my hands. Huh? Does my face really look like this? I hope you mean in a good way, because I think you've got a great face. I like your freckles. Oh, I look a little goofy. Guess I can't say much about your photography skills. Really, I thought I did pretty well. Yeah, I like it. Huh? I like it as much as the photos my mom took. Ooh, that's high praise! My heart was racing for some reason. Didn't really know what to say.
Hey.
I realized I didn't have many photos of myself, so I was thinking about taking at least one shot of myself while I'm on the island. The me who's here like this. I really wanted to record a record of myself, as you see. Thanks, Hajime. Yeah.
Hey.
I know. If you're interested, I'll give you my old camera. Huh? Well, no, that's okay. It's fine. I want you to use it. But I didn't bring it with me, so if we get off this island, and in this universe we totally are, I'll make sure I teach you how to take photos.
So, when we're finally able to get out of here together, maybe we can...
Yes? As Mahiru suddenly stopped speaking, I stayed silent as well. All I heard was the sound of the waves crashing around us. There wasn't a single atom of awkwardness contained in our silence. I feel like that's pretty on the nose. I think she actually is at least mildly romantically interested here. That's pretty great. Mahiru, let's definitely get off this island with everyone, so I can one day hear the words she wanted to say. Well, damn, son, I'm curious as all get out. You just unlocked the skill autofocus. Well, that's a lot more stringy than I was anticipating. My. All right, well, with that, I guess we've literally got all the hope fragments. So all that's left is basically, get my datometer with Akane back up and try to make as much stuff as I possibly can. But you guys saw me, really kind of do that as it was. Not really much of a reason to make you all go through it again, really. You guys got a lot of energy, but let's move you guys over to the Moo Cow farm. There we go. So, I'm left wondering just how long this is going to end up taking me in the end. Well, we'll find out. Time for Super Duper Speed Up, go! And with that, I managed to construct quite literally everything that was asked of me during this entire go-through, and I'm feeling pretty great about that. Apparently, I had to create a mechamonomy, which I can only assume is some sort of Megazord-esque mech thing. I don't even know, but it apparently required an absolute boatload of gold. My goodness. And I only got 4 trip tickets for that. Admittedly, there's not really enough time to use that many, so honestly, the fact that I got any at all is kind of strange, but still, it's amazing how you made this. I'll give you this as a reward, too. 200 mana coins! Monokuma dropped this when I beat him. I wonder if you can use it for something. I don't want it anyway, so here you go. I guess that's the prize for completing all of the various things. Today is your day off, so you best buzz off, fools. Fact of the matter is, I've already got maximum Akane points. And I've made everything that there is to be made. I've done everything that there is to be done. I got all the hope fragments. The only thing that I could conceivably actually do would be to, I guess, get maximum hearts with literally everybody. But I don't really see much of a point in that. Maybe on my own time, I'll do a few more of these, see what these, I don't even know what a love ending entails. So who knows what that's ultimately going to end up being. But if, you know, for a few characters, I could probably see, you know, being curious about how some of the endings go. Anyway, today is the last day of your school trip. You've all worked very hard these past 50 days. Very sad to think that we'll be saying goodbye tomorrow. Will we even be able to safely say goodbye to each other? Anyway, make sure you prepare for tomorrow and get plenty of rest, and good night. But this time, I have acquired all of the hope fragments. So, give me my ending, damn it. Dun, 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 look at all these people. So, here's a question. Does this mean that literally everybody gained all of the possible hope fragments that they could with everybody else? Like, surely this wasn't all just on Hajime, was it? Like, did Gundam have to get all his hope fragments with Hiyoko and stuff like that? Is that something that happened? I don't know. That morning, Usami looked at each of our faces and nodded softly. Just by that, we immediately knew that the time had come. We had finally completed the 50 days, and we were finally going to go home. I guess we should say goodbye to this island now. It's strange. Our time here felt a little too long and a little too short.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like a normal school trip. Thank you, Chiaki. Though, I don't think this can really be called normal.
You serious?
This isn't what a normal school trip is supposed to be like? Not so much, my dude.
Damn it.
You tricked us. No wonder I thought it was so lame. No. A normal school trip is even lamer. You're right. School trips don't normally abduct students and force them to survive on a tropical island. Who cares about the details? I mean, it was super fun, and no one died. You're right. I had a lot of fun, too. Why are you stealing my line? I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
There, don't cry. It doesn't matter, so shut your face. This is literally everybody's final lines. That's right, stop fighting. Why would looking at that give you peace?
Yes.
Yes, after all, Teruteru's tenderloins can only be useful in a situation like this. Personally, I'm disappointed. I'm still here and you're all still here. Nobody died. You're still acting all depressed? You should just be honest and admit you had fun.
This, too, must be the will of
An
causality.
ending with no missing parts. However, I guess this is just one ending of many. It was the last time I was going to get a chance to do that. Looks like everyone had something they wanted to say, but right now we all feel the same way. Our life here was just really fun. But fun was probably something we really needed right now.
Hey.
Hajime, just what were the hope fragments anyway? Hell if I know, lady!
You...
What do you think we really obtained on this island? Friendship, I guess. It's probably the joy of hard work, a bond. Yeah, a bond. It's definitely a bond, right? A connection between people, something like that. So you say the chain that links yourself is hope. But beyond that chain is someone else, a light that can shine on any darkness. The bonds between people contain hope.
I see.
If so, hope is easier and simpler than I thought. Even if your life is filled with unforeseeable bad luck, as long as we have this bond, we're all better off. Wow, he said something not asinine for once. In these past several days, each and every one of us has obtained something. Before we came here, we all felt like we were alone in this world. We all felt like we could do anything on our own. But we didn't realize that the path only leads to despair. We were brought to this island, and as we look back, we realized that we weren't alone. As long as we hold someone's hand, despair wanes. If it's not possible with 2 people, do it with 3. If that's not possible, then even more. And now, we stand here today without losing a single person, and that's pretty swell. Looks like everyone was able to find their own hope.
I'm glad.
Everyone, really.
Huh?
What? You sound like you're not part of this. You're included in that everyone, you know. Ha ha! She's a computer program.
Honestly.
You spent this time together with us. No matter what happens, that will never change. Ever. That's right. Yeah, we definitely gotta throw a reunion party soon. A reunion party for a school trip? Wouldn't it be more like a launch party?
Wow.
I've never experienced either of those. We should definitely do both of them.
Leave it to me.
And make sure you guys tell me what you like to eat. I'll make sure to cook it with gusto. As long as it's edible, I'm fine with anything. Oh, and Akane.
Hey, hey, hey.
Man, you guys are too hasty. You're right. The first thing we all need to do is go back. Back to where we belong. That's right, we have to go back. To our daily lives filled with school, studying, exams, fights, walks, train rides, lectures, and more. Together with everyone here. Even in the best possible case scenario, I don't think that's what we're gonna end up going back to, but whatever. Instead, we've all just been rehabilitated and are no longer full of that ultimate despair nonsense. With renewed hope, and maybe even a little despair, everyone is going to start their lives once again.
But what about love and stuff?
Today is the last day we'll get to see this place together like this. Looking back on it, it was a pretty crazy survival experience, but it was fun too. Regardless of everything that happened, nobody died. And in this context, it's weird that I would point that out. Man, that went by fast. I thought it'd be boring at first, but it wasn't like that at all. It was really fun. A school trip, that's what you call this, right? I've never done anything like this before. Yeah, unless it's a school trip, you don't typically get to go on a trip with lots of other people. Wait, huh? Don't you have a training camp for gymnastics? Well, yeah. But tournaments are usually far away, so I stay at hotels and stuff. It's more like work, really.
Like,
Getting excited with everyone like this and doing lots of fun stuff every day is completely different. That was the purpose of the school trip, right? You know, what was it again? The reason we were brought here. As I recall, the purpose of this strange school trip was, to gather hope fragments. As I recall, we were supposed to gather hope fragments, right? In the end, I still have no idea what that even meant.
I got it.
Really? I feel like I understand a little now. Eh?
Yo,
Up till now, I thought people just needed food to live.
it's not like that.
It's not wrong, but you need more than that. People need to connect with something so they can have the hope. That hope is what makes us human. This music is absolutely phenomenal, by the way. You're the one who taught me that, you know? Akane,
Hey,
you kind of making me blush. Hajime, there's something I've been thinking about. What? Well, you know, would it be weird? What are you saying?
so...
Like I said, you know, that. It's like, after all this time, I kinda wanna try talking like that, but to you. So,
Hey.
so I wanna know, would it be weird if I talked more girly? Well, it wouldn't be weird at all. Jeez, you're making me blush. Why are you blushing? You're making me blush. I don't know why, but when I'm around you, I feel like talking like that. I get it. Just don't make that scary face. Shut up. I was born with this face.
Damn it.
Now I feel all weak. You better take responsibility for this. Yeah, just leave it to me. I firmly held her hand, and boy howdy, does that make me happy. Despite how she said it, Akane gave me something important too. Before I came to this island, I had never felt this feeling of happiness growing inside my heart. Holding hands is probably my own personal symbol of hope. With this, our life at this tropical island has come to an end. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling pretty content. And, well, I guess that's the end of that. In this, the year 2015, and not 2020 at all. Huh. Well, there you go, everybody. I guess that's pretty much all there is left to do with Danganronpa 2. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you're wondering, Magical Miracle Girl Monami mode is weird. You draw circles around monsters, and it's really awkward and not all that fun. Tried playing it. But Island mode, that was a lot of fun. Glad I did it. Hope you all enjoyed it. And hopefully, I've managed to buy myself enough time to finish the next Let's Play, and you all enjoy that as soon as possible. I'll see you all then. Goodbye!